We know from modern physics where is the seat of all the laws of nature, where is the fountainhead of all the streams of natural law which create and govern the vast, varied universe. Where is the seat of that? Physics tells us it is unified field, where all the laws of nature have their source, and from where all the streams of natural law emerge. And when we look at our own situation, we find there is something in us, some area from where all our thoughts emerge. Transcendental is that area, pure consciousness is that area where the consciousness is completely self-referral. Pure intelligence is that field from where all the streams of intelligence emerge as thoughts, as desires, as understandings. And all activity is being controlled from there. And that is the self-referral state of intelligence, transcendental consciousness. We know from our own experience how unbounded it is. And fortunately now we have started to function from that level. The awareness, all these sutras, they are just the tools for us to design the transformation of that completely self-referral state of consciousness into different modes. Each sutra is promoted from within that unbounded pure intelligence, and it transforms that simplest form of awareness, that unified field of all the laws of nature, into different modes. There is the creative process of nature. We are getting trained through every day, morning and evening. Our Siddhi program is an opportunity for our simplest form of awareness to transform itself into its own different modes. Every sutra has something to present. Every sutra has some quality, has some forms. And we see miraculously the impulse of one word suddenly creates a huge world of stars, the whole galactic universe. These are those completely self-referral performances of the simplest form of awareness, from where we learn to master the creative process, the processes of creation. The MT program is a program for our conscious mind to gain mastery over those fine, fine impulses of nature which, functioning from within themselves, create anything that they want. This is gaining authority over those creative processes which are responsible for the whole creation, for the emergence of matter from intelligence. This is that area where in physiology what we find the DNA starting to let loose one information that flows as an RNA. RNA gets precipitated as matter. So the impulse of information transforming itself into matter. The impulse of information, a ray of knowledge getting transformed into material existence, enzymes, and from there built up of the whole system and the individual and the society and the whole universe. So there in the two aspects of RNA, on one side it is pure intelligence, a wave of pure intelligence. On the other side, a particle of matter. How intelligence becomes matter? In that how is the creative process. And that exactly we experience during our Siddhi program. A very faint impulse. We don't even appreciate in the beginning, but going through that process again and again, many times, morning and evening, the awareness becomes habituated to go through that path from where intelligence transforms itself into material existence, from where the unified wholeness of the self-referral value of consciousness becomes transformed into its own modes. One begins to know that all these modes of existence, different matters, different relationship in the world, all these are the different modes of my own pure intelligence. This appreciation growing makes one a complete custodian of all the creative processes in nature. He becomes the master of natural law. He owns the totality of the universe within himself. In his self-referral state, he embodies the whole universe. This is the level which we say the level of enlightenment, that the individual embodies in him the whole universe. And then his desire, just the faint feeling of his, is obeyed by nature. This is that program which opens to our awareness the fine mechanics of the creative processes in nature which are responsible for creation of the whole universe and governing of the whole diversity of the universe without a problem.